Hey guys, welcome to the Inner Tribe. Super excited that you are here and you are joining me on this journey. So I just wanted to do a quick welcome and walk you through what's next. So you're excited and you're ready to get going, but you don't know where to start. So I'm going to try to walk you through that a little bit. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here. The first thing I want you to do is join the Facebook group, and we have a link below for you to do that. So that is number one, because that is where all the things happen. Okay, so that's where I teach each week. That's where our guest artists are. That's where your tribe sisters are. And so this is where you're going to be a part of the community and meet some new friends and learn. So number one, join the Facebook group. Number two, I want you, once you join, to introduce yourself. You can either just make a post and say, hey, here I am. I'm probably going to have a pinned announcement at the top that you can find that is going to say, welcome new members, and introduce yourself. So you can add to the comments below there and let us know who you are, where you're from, and what painting experience you have. And just remember, we're all at different levels, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're brand new and never painted before, or if you've been painting for a while. That's what makes this group so fun, is because we have women at every single level. So introduce yourself and join us and have a lot of fun in there. So then I want you to go to the units tab inside the Facebook group. And the next video that's going to be attached to this is going to walk you through what that looks like. So the units tab is where we organize everything so that it makes it easy for you to find. It's going to be where all the getting started stuff is, your FAQs, quick links, all that good stuff. It's going to be where we organize the painting tutorials, the reference photos, the templates. So all of that is in the units tab. So if you ever get lost in the Facebook group and you feel overwhelmed, just remember units. Go to the units tab. And then I want you to check out the success path, because I talked about how we're all at different levels as artists. And, my philosophy is that you never quit growing. I've been an artist my entire life and I'm still learning new things. So I don't think there's ever an ending point. So wherever you are, I want you to kind of find where that is, and you may be happy at that spot and content there, and that is perfectly fine. Or you may be looking and say you're like at level number one and you're the excited newbie and you're trying to figure out how to get to the next step. I'm going to have some action steps that are going to help you progress to get to the next level if you choose to. So I don't want anyone to feel like, the end game is to, eventually be teaching painting. You don't have to, but I will say, keep an open mind, because I've seen God work in a lot of women's lives inside this group and bring them business through painting that they never thought possible. So have an open mind, have fun on the journey, be happy wherever you're at, and just find joy in it. This group is all about bringing you joy, helping you become a better artist, and just fine-tuning those skills. But just enjoy the journey, trust the process, and I can't wait to see you inside the Facebook group, and excited to get going with you. So welcome. Hey guys, so I want to really quickly walk you through kind of how our Facebook group works and where you can find things and what to expect. So I know whenever you join a new group, like you're super excited and you're ready to jump in, but then the overwhelm comes. And so we don't want there to be any overwhelm. So I want you to watch this video in its entirety, because I'm going to walk you through where to find the stuff that you need. So this is our Facebook group. So the very first thing that you need to do is join this group. And we've got the link below for you to do that. So once you're in the group, this is going to be where all the interaction happens. So you are going to meet your other tribe sisters here. You are now a tribe sister, and you're going to make some new friends in this group. And that's where all of this is going to happen. This is going to be where you comment on each other's paintings and cheer each other on. This is also going to be where I do the teaching. So all the new video tutorials, the monthly content that we have released each month, happens inside this Facebook group. So step number one, you want to have your notifications on. So right now I'm in the units tab. I'm going to go over here to discussion. And at the very top, you see that you've joined. Then you click on notifications and you want to hit all posts. And the reason you want to do that is so you don't miss anything. because if you just do highlights or you just do friends posts, you're going to see some stuff, but you're not going to see all of it. And that leads to a lot of the confusion, is when people miss things that I share. So when I do share them, if they're important, all the important stuff is always going to be in the announcements tab. So I want you to get used to clicking on this. If you're on your phone, it's just going to be at the top. You're just going to scroll up and it'll say announcements, and you click on that. And sometimes there are several. I pin any new news we have up there. Right now, this shows our current month schedule and what paintings we're going to do. So that's pinned in there. And then our most recent tutorials are also going to be pinned in the announcements. We do have up here, and I'm going to leave this here. This is a welcome to all the new members. And I pinned it in the announcements because this is what I want you to refer back to. So a few things to help get you started. All questions, concerns, any customer service issues at all are all going to be answered via email. That is not what the Facebook group is for. So we don't want those questions posted in the news feed in the group, because they get lost in the shuffle and we can't really address them there. That's got to be taken care of via email. So Christie's email is right here. Christie, another Christie, is my community manager, Christie Wells, and she's in charge of the back end of the membership. So any questions about payment, login, all that good stuff, Christie takes care of that for you, not myself. And it says check announcements tab regularly. Then the next thing you want to do is go to units. This is where you're going to find all the resources that you need. So it's important that you know where the units tab is and know how to navigate it. Once you get used to it, it's super easy. We have in the very top, unit number 1 says open first, let's get you connected. These are some quick links, a website tour, FAQs, all that good stuff to kind of help get you on the right track. Getting started basics has a basic supply list, some of my favorite paint colors to get you started. And then we go, this is a little out of order right now, we still have to update it. Then you go to your content. So what that means is the monthly content are the 3 tutorials you get each month and the guest artist or speaker. So we keep 3 months worth of content in our Facebook group to keep it not overwhelming. Okay. So the membership is almost 2 years old. So if I had everything in the Facebook group, it would be a hot mess. So we keep the current month and the 2 previous months. If you want to go back further than that and see tutorials from the last 2 years, we have a separate membership website with our vault, and the vault holds all the paintings that I've ever done inside of Tribe, and you get access to all of that. But that's not in the Facebook group. So this is just 3 months worth of content here, and you'll have a color list, you'll have a reference photo, and then you'll have the tutorial. So those 3 things come with each painting that I teach. And so that's the units tab. So let's go back over here to discussion, and announcements are always at the top. And then we have, look at this awesome painting by Deanne. This is where you're going to post your stuff. To post a photo, all you have to do at the very top, it'll have your little thing here. This is you writing, and you're just going to click photo or video, and it's the same from your phone. It'll just come from your camera roll, and you can just say, here's my newest painting, blah, 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 and then post it. And then all your sisters are going to get on here and check it out and see what you've done and share and encourage you. Now, you can also post if you are struggling with something and you need some help. You can post your painting and say, what do you guys think? What do I need? And I'll be honest with you, a lot of times it's beautiful the way it is, and we are our own worst critics, which is why I encourage posting so much, because you're going to get feedback from your other tribe sisters. And a lot of times we think it's beautiful the way it is, and you don't need to change a thing. But on the flip side, if we're like, well, you could use, a highlight here or maybe this here, we give that helpful, constructive criticism as well. But it's a very, very positive and encouraging group. I tolerate no negativity in this group whatsoever. So this is a place of uplifting, of joy, of sharing our art with each other. And it's supposed to be an encouraging and fun environment. So join me in keeping it that way too, and keeping this something where women can come to be filled up, because that's what we want for this group. So This is just, yeah, that's a sneak peek of kind of what it looks like inside the membership. So I'm excited for you guys to jump in, browse around, and introduce yourself. I forgot that there will be an introduction post where you can come in and introduce yourself and let people know who you are and kind of where you're at on your journey. There are women from every spectrum of learning in here who have never picked up a paintbrush before, to women who are already ready to build their business and maybe teach paint parties or sell in booths. So we have everybody from every level in between. So welcome. We're so excited to have you here, and I can't wait for you to get started.